Etsy has a new feature and some users are not very excited about it. Welcome to the Sewing Report. I'm Jen. This channel is all about making sewing and crafts fun and approachable. And I wanted to break down the latest with the Etsy platform, talk about it, react to it in real time, and also get your feedback. So the new update for Etsy is that customers will now be able to leave video reviews. Previously, users could rate their experience on 5 stars and leave a comment and a photo. Now, there's been another change because previous to this latest update, sellers could choose to hide customer photos. Maybe they didn't like the way the photo turned out, or they felt the photo was a bit unfair. The shop owner could choose whether or not they wanted that photo to show up, and now apparently that feature has been removed. So Etsy shop owners will no longer be able to pick and choose which photos and videos will be shown to viewers of their shop. So let's quickly go over the news. This was posted by community manager Fido's Flowers, titled Updates to Reviews on Etsy. We recently reached out to tell you that we'd be testing video reviews on Etsy. We're excited to follow up and share that all buyers officially have the ability to leave video reviews from the Etsy app on iOS devices. So this means Apple products like, Apple iPad, Apple iPhone. These reviews can be up to 30 seconds in length and include audio. Fellow buyers visiting your shop from an iOS device can now also watch them to get an up-close look of your listings. Video reviews can help highlight details that might be missed in photos and could help give buyers the extra boost of confidence they need to make a purchase. We're still working on making video reviews accessible on the Android Etsy app, so stay tuned there. We're excited for this new feature. It's one of the many improvements we've been working on that we hope sellers get discovered and grow. Here are a few examples of video reviews we've seen buyers share. Also, when we originally announced we were testing video reviews, we saw a few different questions come up across the community and wanted to answer those below. What about inappropriate video content? Some sellers have expressed concerns about inappropriate video content. As a reminder, video, photo, and text reviews are subject to our reviews policy, which states that reviews that contain graphic, mature, or harassing language or imagery are against our policy. How do I remove an inappropriate review? If you receive an inappropriate video, photo, or text review, click Report this review to flag to our agents. Our agents will evaluate and remove any inappropriate reviews in violation of our reviews policy. How long does it take to remove an inappropriate review? If you report a review and we find it violates our policies, it will be removed within 7 to 10 business days. However, the majority of reported reviews that violate our policies are removed sooner. Can I hide photo or video reviews? Reviews are an important, transparent representation of buyers' experiences, and we want buyers on Etsy to shop confidently, knowing that we're a trusted marketplace. In order to ensure we're being transparent with buyers while continuing to meet industry-wide legal standards, we are removing the ability for sellers to hide photo or video reviews. If you find that a review is inappropriate or violates our policies, you can report it to our team for removal. You will also continue to have the option to respond to reviews if you feel you need to. That's the entirety of this new update, and just off the bat, I wanted to share a few just initial thoughts and my reaction. And I quickly browsed the Etsy subreddits just to get a gist of where everybody was at. And a lot of sellers in particular are not real jazzed about this feature. They're afraid that people are going to leave horrendous videos, inappropriate videos, and that they're not going to have very much recourse in getting these removed or having any control over that. And that I completely understand. Now, the post said that they will remove inappropriate reviews within 7 to 10 business days. Now, that's a pretty long time. What if somebody posts some nude photo or something insane and you have trouble getting it removed? That's going to be on your shop for up to 7 to 10, I imagine, business days. That seems pretty wild. I think the time period for that should be drastically shortened to maybe even 48 hours business time, but 7 to 10 business days of a review that's totally inappropriate seems like a pretty weird standard to me, and I totally get that. My other initial question is, who is asking for this feature. I don't see hardly any sellers saying this is amazing. I saw a few that were like kind of neutral about it, but overwhelmingly, the sentiment from sellers, at least online, seems to be incredibly negative. They just are like, oh gosh, yet another way for disgruntled customers to harass me or leave crazy rants or whatever. And I can 100% see that happening. And as far as what Etsy categorizes as inappropriate or harassing behavior, I also see a lot of gray area with this. Now, I don't get that many negative reviews, thank goodness. But the two very negative reviews I have, the customers just said things that were outright false. Like a false statement of fact, not even like stretching the truth, but they just basically lied about their experience. And there's not much I can do about that. Now, I've heard mixed things about whether or not Etsy will remove customer reviews. And from what I understand, they pretty much will only do it, like, again, if the customer's like level 1,000 in terms of the harassment, or if they're saying something about a third party, particularly the delivery. Like if the customer says something like, took way too long for USPS to ship my package. I've heard that sellers will have better luck in getting those types of reviews removed, but I've also heard from quite a few sellers who said that the customer complained about the delivery and they didn't get removed. So my question is, how accurate and responsive will Etsy be in terms of removing or reviewing these video reviews, just like they are with the regular reviews? I also kind of disagree with them removing the ability to hide the photos or the videos. I understand why sellers will not really want their product to be portrayed in a certain light. Let's be real, a lot of people who post photos post pretty low quality photos that make the products look kind of crappy. I've been to restaurants where I wanted to post a photo of my food, but because the lighting in this joint was so bad, no matter what camera I was using or no matter how I took the photo, the food just is not going to look very appealing. So from a seller's perspective, I can really empathize with the whole fact that you really want your brand and your products to be seen in a certain situation or in certain ways. And if the customer is posting super low quality photos that make your product look bad, you probably don't want customers seeing those photos. Now, I'm just wondering, and from a customer standpoint, I can't really remember a time where I've left a video review on a product website. It's even like pulling teeth for me to even leave a freaking Amazon review. The thought of me taking my cell phone and then shooting a video of something I bought and then posting a video review, for me is probably not gonna happen. I'll fully admit I kind of suck at leaving reviews. Leaving even photo reviews, I'm like, oh, I have to wait until I take I want to wait until I take decent photos of the item. It's hard enough for me as a customer to leave a photo review. The pressure to leave a video review, it's just probably not going to happen on my end. And I'm someone who produces YouTube videos for a living, and I even make video reviews of products. But the thought of me going to like Amazon.com or Etsy and leaving video reviews, even for me who does video professionally, is just extremely low. So like, why did they choose to roll out this feature? Anybody's guess. I just feel like Etsy is at the point where they're releasing these kind of nonsense features that no one is asking for. And then they're like trying to paint it like this is so great. And I'm like this is just not something I was thinking about in terms of features I want to see Etsy doing. If anything, I would really like to see Etsy at least try to expedite and increase the quality of customer service to sellers in terms of like disputes over listings, shop terminations, or like things that they feel were done unfairly. Get that sped up so that you can at least give sellers more of an answer as far as to why their listings were taken down or why their shop was terminated, than leaving customers the ability to leave video reviews. Now, I don't know, maybe you're the kind of person that's like, yes, I'm totally excited about the thought of leaving video reviews on Etsy, but just from what I'm seeing, I just don't see a lot of people that are doing that. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. If you are a buyer or a seller, is this something you see as a good thing, being able to leave video reviews? And as a customer, how often do you actually leave photo or video reviews on products? Is this something you do? Is this something you're like, hell no, like this is ridiculous? I don't know. And also, I want to know from a seller's perspective, if you have had reviews that were inappropriate on your Etsy shop and you reported them, what happened? Was Etsy responsive? Did they remove these reviews? Are these reviews still up? Did you find you had a frustrating experience getting Etsy to take any action? Because I've seen quite a few complaints online about people who reported these reviews that were crazy and they didn't get taken down. So I am a little bit concerned about it. I can certainly see where this feature goes sideways and people start abusing it or doing like really out there stuff with it. So I'm gonna see what happens to it, but I'm somewhat neutral, bordering negative in terms of my response to this update and quote-unquote added feature. I just wanted to do a quick video and let you guys know what I think and just sort of my initial reaction. But are there any features that you would really like to see Etsy implement that you haven't seen? Let me know also down below in the comments. I'm also kind of like on the fence about whether I want to do more of these like industry update type videos, but you guys seem to enjoy them, so also let me know what you think. Anyways, I'm Jen with the Sewing Report. I'll see you guys again in the next video, and remember, whatever you're doing, make it fun.